Hello friends. Today I'm going to try and remake this glorious 80s style text. So this is part of a project for today where I'm going to be doing an ASMR. And hopefully I'm going to be able to produce this moving grid pattern on the bottom. Maybe not with the extra like color splash, but the moving grid, a background, gonna have text with some overlay or underlay on the text. I don't think I'll do the triangle and this odd colored rainbow, but definitely the text and the moving, and then a background probably of stars. So the main thing for this video is going to be this text here. You can see it starts blue, like dark, and then it fades into a light blue. That's going to be one layer. Then we've got the purple down here fading into brown. That's going to be probably 2 or 3 layers. You can see kind of mountain shapes behind there. It's got an outline. I'm not sure how good that outline's going to look. So maybe no outline for mine. And I just downloaded some fonts, so we'll see if those are there or not. It's just going to be this back because I think that's a neat one. So let's switch over. Starting off here, we want to create the mountain range because the mountain range is going to be pivotal. So we're going to new, we're going to 19 by 1080, go. Okay. Now, what I want to do is create a mountain range that goes most of the way across. So to do that, I'm just going to put some random okay. We hit on the outside corners. Okay. This is going to be step 1. Let's dump. What is this? It's black on the top and it fades to like a brown and then it fades into that purple. I want to try something though. Let's do. We've got black, so let's try a darker brown. A bit on the lighter side. Okay, and then we're going to flop over there. We want gradient, we want one gradient, and what's we got here? I don't think that's quite the effect I want. Control Z. Let's do it one more time, but from here. Okay, so you can see the blend is a lot more different here. Okay. So let's just hit the enter on that. Oh, I want to see, we're going to call this, if I can not unplug the cables, we're going to call this the pink fade layer. Okay. Now for the pink fade layer, I'm going to go back here, I'm going to Control A. Now, I will not be putting it all the way up. So probably like there to there, down, over, up. Okay. Now we want to probably back out a little bit. Make it a little easier to see. Back up. Okay. Now I'm gonna want pink to alpha, really. Gradient. Foreground to transparent. Yes. Awesome. So this pink is really, really light pink, actually. We don't need it quite like that, do we? We've got it. It's not in the dark. It's like right in there. If I'm looking at this correctly, you can see it on the left bottom panel is the reference pulled up. So we're going to try this. And the pink is going to start like down here and fade up. That's really strong on the pink. Let's give it a shot, okay? Enter. I want to make another layer. We'll call it white fade. Oop, Control Z. We got our other layer. It's still marked there. We're gonna move it over to a much, much lighter shade. I'm gonna try moving the opacity to like 50% and see what that gets us. So we'll start it like right there. Okay, we're gonna Control Z that because it's not white enough. Okay. Going to Control Z that and try the opacity much lower. 19%. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Okay. I'm going to add a layer. We're going to call this blue fade. BG fade. Okay, we're going to move blue BG fade all the way down. Okay, so it's behind everything. And we're going to change our fader here. RGB. Probably foreground and background RGB. Now we want kind of a almost bleached out dark tone for one. And then on the other one, we want more of a light. Ooh, that's not blue enough. Yeah. So like, there's the other one. We want this one to be like straight up almost. Okay. Let's try this. Hello? Oh. I bet it's got to be like HSV or something. That's not doing anything. Oh, Control A. That's why. I still had it selected. Okay, 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 Control Z. We want the opacity all the way up. Merp. I did that backwards. It's starting to turn out though. Whoo. We're going to start at the bottom. And fade that way. How close do we want to make it? Like right there-ish. Yo, that's looking pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. The white did not turn out very well. So we're going to enter just to save that. Could have used a little darker shade in the back, but we're not going for an exact replica. We're going for approximate. We want the feeling there. So I'm gonna delete this white layer. Okay. I want it to be much, much brighter white. So we're gonna add I'm not sure why they would have done the white layer under. I think maybe this person who did this this tectone slander, I think they probably went way over the top because they consider tectone to be a way over the top kind of person. So I want my foreground to transparent again. I want my let's put it right there. Well, yeah. Okay. And then let's swap this blue one. I do want a bit darker in the background here. So I'm gonna swap this. First of all, sample, and push that over. Okay, now we've got that one saved. Okay, okay. Now I want this deleted. We're just trials and errors here. Okay, then we're going to do this. We're going to put this on. And then I'm going to saturate it a bit more and make it bright. Okay, and then on this back one, we are going to darken it considerably and saturate it, well, desaturate it a bit. Now let's try it. Okay, so this is foreground to transparent. I want foreground to background. So my foreground is the dark one. If I put the dark one on top, yes. Okay, but what if I started it there? Yeah. Okay, okay. Now we might not see this top. As a matter of fact, I prefer not to see the line there where it fades. This bottom, we will probably see a bit. I don't know that there's anything we can do to avoid that. But we now have a working background. I'm going to smash all of these layers together. Smash, 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 smash. Whew. Now, we could change any of these colors. We could change any of these fades using the original. Hold on. What a great thought. What a great thought. Okay, so let's save this. Save as. We're going to call this and we're going to put it on the desktop. Save. This is going to save me a lot of time later on if I go back and I want the same thing or just modify one of the colors. I can modify one of those. I can delete one layer and add another. I can make the brown back here go actually like up into the black of the mountains a little better. But this is our thing. So I want to check something. Orbitron was one of the texts I just got. So I want to see if it's loaded properly. There it is. Orbitron. We're going to increase. I'm going to make the color white. Okay, so ASMR. Going to highlight this. Orbitron bold, heavy, semi-bold. I kind of like the semi-bold there. Ultra bold. Medium. I think the ultra bold is going to be my option. We increase. I'm going to, oh, something's weird. I need to deselect here, and then I can lift that up, push that over. Doesn't need to be down really. Okay. I'm gonna probably put it right there. Okay. Now, I was just watching a video on this and I have forgotten how to do it. So you will not hear the audio of this video, and I'm not going to make it big for hopefully copyright reasons. So I am going to put it in my ear. Michael Brigg. Michael Brigg is the name of this person. He's got kind of a funky profile picture on there. 8K followers as of this video. Let's read. Okay, background. He's renamed the image. Text. He's sizing up the text, which we already did. You can increase the distance between letters. I like my distance. Okay. Okay. Text layer alpha to selection. Now the letters are marked. Image. Add layer mask for selection. Add. Ha. Okay, so all the rest of that is its own thing for now. Let me look at our original reference here. There's a lot of mountain in mine that is not necessarily in the original. However, also of note is their mountains were not as jagged as mine. I think still that that's good for what it is, and I am going to export this as 80s ASMR PNG to the desktop. Okay, we're going to have a look at that. Should be over here. Haha. Okay, let me flip over. So we've done it. First attempt, not bad. I'm definitely saving Michael Briggs's video to my favorites so that I can reference it again. I do love this 80s style. And for future stuff, I'll note not to make the mountains quite so jagged. But we've got a little bit of the brown here. We've got the pink fading into the white a little bit. It's definitely getting lighter down there. We've got the blue, not much fade, but there is just a hair fade up top. That's not bad. So what did I do here? I added a layer mask to that. And for this, I alpha to selection it. Okay. Alpha to selection, and then add layer mask on your background, and you can do this with whatever. I do recommend Michael's video more so than mine. Maybe I'll link it in the video if I remember. Somebody remind me if I don't and you want it, because his video was 2 minutes long and it explains how to do this a lot better. Mine was kind of a work along. Kind of hang out with me and we'll get it done. See ya.